Hey everybody, Carolyn Tiger here with our toolbox tips. So, you may have seen my live video a while back that said, I'm going to start teaching you energy tools to put in your toolbox. So we're going to create this ginormous toolbox full of tools to help you when you have any kind of an energy crisis. So yay! Today is tip number 1, tool number 1. Are you so excited? I know! Okay, now I want you to keep track of these. So get yourself a notebook or a file box or some sort of note on your phone or something so you can put these tips into some sort of physical toolbox so you can have them handy anytime you need them. You can go back and watch the episode if you don't remember what it is, but you can write down what it's for and what the tool is and what episode it was so you can always have access to that. One of the big things about tools is we've got them, but we forget about them. So you got to have it in some sort of place where you can find it and easily access it. Look up the situation, say, oh, I'm feeling XYZ, and here are the tools I can use. So figure out what kind of a system works for you that way, whether it's a file box or notes on your phone or a notebook, I don't know, whatever works for you. Come up with something so you can keep track of these. Write them down. Okay, this is our first tool to put in your toolbox. One of the things I have found is so many of us are empathic. We just don't know it. So we're taking on all these people's stuff and we just don't, many of us don't even know why. And sometimes we're empathic with everyone around us. Sometimes we're empathic with just people in our close circle. So I don't take on a lot of people's stuff other than my immediate family. So I can go out in the world and see other people's stuff, but I don't take it on. But in my immediate family, I tend to take some of that on and start feeling their stuff. And I have to ask myself when I'm feeling really crappy, how much of this is really mine? Or is it so-and-so's? And I find most of the time it's like 90% them, 10% me. So I'm taking on their stuff. I'm feeling their stress, their frustrations. I'm empathically taking it on. And I have a cousin who's very empathic, and she works in the medical field, and she feels other people's, so she's so fabulous in this profession because she works with older people or people who are recovering from surgery, and she can feel where their pain is. She understands what they're feeling, and she takes that on. And she's had to learn how to shield herself from taking it on, feel it, but shield herself from taking it on. But because of that, she's able to just serve these people so well because she understands on a physical level what these people are dealing with. So she knows how to help them. And so what a great, beautiful blessing and gift this is. But if she holds it all in, she's hurting herself. So if you find that you're feeling these empathic feelings, you just feel like the weight is cramming down and squishing you, and you can recognize, wait a minute, this really isn't mine. I'm taking on other people's stuff. This is what you do. This is how you dial it down. So I want you to imagine like a dial, like way back in the olden days when volume controls, you know, that you had to actually dial it. You didn't just push a button up or down. It was a dial like your gas tank, where it has a meter that goes up and down. I want you to dial it down. You can just physically say, okay, my scale goes from, I think it'd go this way for you, goes from 0 to 10. Right now I'm at 9.5 and I can't take this. So I am just gonna dial it down. I'm gonna dial it down to 3. I can handle 3. I can handle that. So you just mentally think about, or you can just physically turn it, dial it down, and trust that you have the power to do that. So as you dial it down, it closes up your energy, it seals up your aura, and allows you to repel and not take on other people's stuff. So if you're someone who's very empathic, you go out into the world and you can just feel everybody's stuff, dial it down. You have the power within you to do that. And if you actually consciously say, I am dialing it down, putting up that shield, you will feel it. So that is first tool to put in your tool belt. Dial it down. When you're feeling other people's stuff, when you're feeling those empathic, the gift of empathy for others, and it's overwhelming, dial it down. All right, everybody, that is your first tool. Post in the comments what you think about that, how much you like it, how excited you are to use that, and put that into your toolbox or your tool belt. And also, let me know how you're thinking you're going to keep track of these. Are you going to put them on the phone? You can use Evernote. You can use Trello. You can use a notebook. You can use a file box. I want to hear from you. So, all right, everybody, have a great